feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see. Let us see, child. What are the messages? Thank you, Spirit. For our feminines, we have emotional safety. All right, I love that. I literally was just talking about this in the last reading. Wow. It says you don't have to walk on eggshells, hide your feelings, or second guess yourself. This connection holds you with care. I was literally just talking about that. The last reading had Blue crying. Okay, and y'all know that happens sometimes because I am a HSP. And as a highly sensitive person, honey, when the emotion hit, baby, and you feel it, oh my God. And I felt all of that, okay? And I was talking about how you did not, or somebody did not feel emotionally safe with someone in the past, and they were attracting everything to themselves now. So if this message is for you, you see, it's like emotional safety, first card out, you know, that's really important. If it doesn't come with the relationship, if it doesn't come with the friendship, whatever it is, count me out. Count me out. We have miles apart. All right. It says, even though you're physically apart, you're deeply emotionally entangled. Long distance love is never easy, but it's not impossible. All right. So this could be someone that, you know, complete opposite sides of the world. Doesn't matter. You know, cultural differences and all that doesn't matter. Okay. You and this person's heart speaks the same language. That's what I see. It's like you're each other's missing piece, as cheesy as it sounds. You know, we like cheesy over here. See, we have cosmic connection. I can't make it up. I said you two are each other's heart. And look what's here, cosmic connection. We haven't had this card yet. All right. So you and this person are each other's hearts. Regardless of where in the world you are, there's emotional safety between you and this person. You could take the mask off. You can let it be known who you really are, how you really are, vice versa. There's no judgment. You know, there's no, oh, let me tiptoe around what I want to say, how I want to act, what I want to wear, what I want to do. No, I just get to be all of me, and they accept me. They love me for it. Okay, so it says this connection transcends time, space, and logic. You've met in other lifetimes and other dimensions. Okay. Yes, sir. Absolutely. We have secrets and lies. You see, this is not something that can go hand in hand with the emotional safety, right? If you have secrets and lies, how the world am I going to feel emotionally safe with you, right? So it says not everything here is what it seems. Lies, omissions, or double lives could be distorting the connection. I was just talking about that in the last reading. So I'm telling you, this is like piggyback, okay? Piggyback all day, every day. All right, we have false connection. See, it's like somebody here is letting go of a false connection. And once you let go of that false connection with this narcissistic person, okay, who's riding on your coattails and not doing nothing, and the second that you drop them, it's going to go right to another supply. That's all narcissists do. Have you noticed that? It's not like, oh my God, this is so sad. No, they just going to move on to the next supply. That's it. And they're going to make everything seem like it was your fault. That's what they do. Okay, and the next supply is gonna believe it, and then they're gonna be trying to come at you like you crazy, or thinking that they got something good. And it's like, girl, please, you took something off of me. Thank you for taking my freaking headache away. You know what I'm saying? But it says the bond may be karmic, temporary, or just meant to teach. Either way, it's not what it appeared to be. I literally just talked about that. You know, it's something that's here. It feels good. Maybe it's just something that look good. You know, something that look good doesn't necessarily mean it feel good. Underlying energy here is still standing. You didn't let hard times become a breaking point. This is a love that deepens with every test. One of the tests could have been you're miles apart. We miles apart, but you know, can we be real with each other? Can we be open? Can we be raw? Can I, you know, bare soul with you? Yes. Okay. So we have a true emotional connection then, because that's what's important when it comes to relationships and love, right? Like, you're not looking for somebody that looks good. I mean, that's shit, yeah, you know, ain't bad to have a nice looking person, okay? But it's not the number one thing you looking for. Shoot, you know, maybe like number 2 or 3 or 4, you know what I'm saying? 5 or 6, 7, 8, or something like that, you know, but it doesn't have to be the number 1. Okay, you get the point, okay? So anyways, y'all, I know Blue silly. Anyway. Letting go of false connections for real ones. I'm telling you, people have a lot of audacity. All you can do is laugh, child. And the worst thing of when it ends with a narcissist is it always be like, yeah, I knew it. And you realize that you let that junk last way longer than you should have let it last. Like, it should have been done long time ago. And now that it's over, you want to take them. Child, please, go to your auntie's house. Nobody care. Move around, you know. I want to take the mask off. Child, I saw through the mask. That's why you leaving. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Aww. Alright, so some shadow healing has been taking place. We have holding back. I should have expressed myself better. You know why? Somebody knows they don't have to lie to you. Somebody knows that they don't have to bite their tongue with you, so to speak. You know, like, be mindful of what you're saying to someone you love, yes. However, you should be free to speak your truth. It's just a way to say things, that's all. You know what I mean? Like, if you're hurt, you should be able to tell your person, I'm hurt. If you're bothered, you should be able to say, I'm bothered. Irritated, annoyed, frustrated, whatever it is, you know, whatever. You should be able to tell your person anything at all. Anything. You get what I'm saying? It's not what you're saying, though. It's the delivery. It's how you're saying it. So if you're saying, I love you, and this is an emotionally safe place, this has always been my umbrella, and now all of a sudden it's raining on me, and the rain coming from you, or because you snatched the umbrella up off me, nah, that ain't cool. All right, so that could be what's happening here. And then we have escape. It says, I left when things got hard. Aw, so that could be what's going on. You know, you and your person went through something. All right, but you know it's real, though. Okay, so you're not going back to no false connection just because you and your person went through something. That's not how it goes. All right, yeah, we have runner right next to escape. So somebody feel like you're really trying to run from them, but I don't think so. I think you're over the false connection. I think everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. Yeah, it says, by lying I ripped us apart. Secrets and lies. You see, somebody with a false energy is making their way out. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. All right, let's see. Yeah, you get justice soon come with the 3 of Wands and the Justice card. Oh, wow. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles, Death card. Somebody trying to hold on to you, but you are done. Yeah, Chariot, you're moving on. That's it. You are moving on. All right, we have the 9 of Wands and we have the 3 of Wands. Okay. 9 of Wands putting a guard up. 3 of Wands in the near future. Somebody's still coming towards you, even though you have this guard up. Why? Because they love you. Ciao. Yeah, you moving on. This Chariot is so serious. It jumped out. I didn't even get the chance to shuffle. Whoa. Okay. Well, let us see. The Empress. The Page of Cups. The 6 of Wands. Somebody wants to bring to your awareness how sorry they are for something. I should have expressed myself better, yeah. Okay, so that's what it is. This person could have been upset with you about something and they just didn't say that. Or again, the way that they said it, they didn't This is just giving a lot of, you know, you're supposed to be with me type energy. Okay, I'm sorry. That was the elephant in the room. I was just gonna go ahead and say it. It's something along those lines going on, because we got false connection right here, secrets and lies, miles apart, emotional state. It's almost like this person is saying, why are you lying to yourself? Why are you lying to this person? Why are you lying to me? Why are you lying? Or something like that. And instead of them just saying that, they blurted something out. You know, they were frustrated. And then it's a long distance situation, obviously, with miles apart. So it's not like they could just fix it immediately overnight. But perhaps you've been running ever since. Maybe you don't want to keep running, though, because, I mean, you realize that these other connections are not it. Like, other connections have not been working the same. And it's solely because they're not meant to. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, there's something else for you. Spirit has something else for you. So other connections are not going to work the same. Not going to hit the same, not going to feel the same. You have Three of Swords. Perhaps you feel the Three of Swords without this person. They want to apologize for causing the Three of Swords. You know, the pain because of whatever they said. You know, the harsh words, bitter words, or what have you. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles with the World. Somebody may not feel like you're open to the idea of the two of you being together. Because for some of you, I feel like the miles apart situation may have come before the false connection situation. Just like how the cards laid it out. Like you moved on, somebody sees you, oh, this is an Empress, I apologize. Is it that they apologize for having thought that y'all had a false connection? And now that they see it's still standing, this is true, it's not a lie? Because for some of you, it's definitely like that. I'm telling you. It's like, you know, this person came first, miles apart could have happened after. You know, they were on the other side of the world already. Whatever it is, long distance situation was not it for you or for them. Somebody didn't want to do long distance. This false connection came after the fact. But it also came with a lot of secrets and lies. Which if it were true, it would not have come with. Meanwhile, the situation that's true, the person that I can tell anything to is miles apart. You see what I'm saying? Or something like that, y'all. I'm telling you. I feel like I said the same thing 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Because I had to look over it 6, 7 times. Make sure that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We have Temperance. Divine intervention, protection. Nine of Pentacles is sideways. Really trying to flip itself into reverse if you really ask me. Okay. I feel like somebody could be walking away from a Nine of Pentacles in reverse to come and build a Ten of Pentacles with this Empress, Queen of Wands. Or they could be walking away from this Queen of Wands who's a Nine of Pentacles in reverse to come towards this Empress and build the Ten of Pentacles. But whichever way it goes, the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles definitely go together. Because somebody is Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's a false connection. It's not true. And someone could have felt like or realized that they were being used, because the Ten of Wands is here. It's like taking somebody for granted, taking advantage of someone, overworking them, overstressing them. The Hangman. And they felt trapped and stuck in that energy for so long. Until Judgment, wake up, I'm realizing what this Queen of Wands is doing. Or Judgment, wake up, I realize what's happening. Now, keep in mind, Queen of Wands is very attractive. So, again, physical attraction is, you know, I'm into this person for how they look. But sometimes things don't necessarily, you know, feel good just because they look good. And then other times things feel good, but they may not look good, you know. So it's like, and then whatever the truth is, this person may not want to reveal all the truth or something like that, hence the omission. It's a lot that's going on in this energy. But this Emperor does feel like you're the Empress to their Emperor. And someone may hear that and be like, what are you trying to say? See, I guess it's just all about what you heard me say. You get what I'm saying? Or your perception, how you took it. Because it's not to say they're not attracted to you or they don't think you're attractive. I didn't say that. But it's something about it that it's just like for example, if you have a very specific type and you have someone else, but you mean it's everything else is great, but it's just not your usual type. You know, you might, if you're immature, you might be like, all right, I'm gonna go for my usual type. If you're mature and you've thought about it, what it is you want and things like that, what matters most and things like that, you probably like, well, shit, this not my usual type. However, it got everything else that I feel like is necessary. You know, you could be at a place in your life where, how do I put this? You know, like it's just not that important. Like who I'm building my life with, that part is not the most important part. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you and them are just in that space where you're realizing that. So you could take it whichever way it goes, whether they're not your usual type, you're not their usual type, whichever way it goes. I don't feel like that's something to take too personal. I think that's one of those things where it's not somebody saying you're unattractive or you're ugly. It's just, you know, it's just not their usual type or your usual type. Again, that's it. I ain't gonna beat the dead horse. Shit. So you get the point. But with the lovers here, your divine counterparts. All right, so again, it's something about it. Four of Wands, whether it's cultural background. You know, I don't usually date white guys. I'm just giving an example. You know what I mean? But your twin soul is white. You know, like, so, oh, well, I guess y'all just going to be a fucking Oreo then. Are you getting what I'm saying? Like, it's like that. Like, if you don't ever date white guys. But it's like, that's, you get what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to do about that? Y'all have this emotional connection where you feel safe. You don't have to walk on eggshells. Are you understanding what I'm saying to you? Like, it's just... what are you supposed to do about that? You know? I'm Spanish. I only date Spanish people, but my twin soul is black. Well, I guess y'all just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Your twin soul, it may not be your usual type. And as far as what they look like, what their age is, you know what I'm saying? Twins have so many differences with stuff like that all the time. It's not even funny. All right? So that's really what I'm getting here. Okay? Anyhow, you have the Ace of Cups. It's like a love offer being made. Okay, this is me offering my heart to you. I'm putting it out there, what I want. I'm going to fight for it, stand my ground. You know, that's what a masculine does. The moon, all right, they're going to reveal their truth. Okay, reveal their truth to you. Knight of Swords. It's like they feel like they got to do it right now. That's funny because this says haste and then King of Swords says truth, right? So it's like, yeah, I got to come to you and reveal my truth right now. So funny. Truth is, Three of Swords, heartbroken. Why? Why are you heartbroken? Man, are y'all doing the same thing? Are y'all doing the same thing? Like, I'm so confused because is that what's going on? I'm feeling like that. I really am. It's about to be a lot of switching going on around here. I'm telling you. You got a couple here, you got a couple here, you got a couple here. And they all look different. And I'm not talking about like physically different. I'm talking about the energies that I feel from them. So just take it however it applies, child. For real. Because the other way that I'm getting it, this is a lot. Like somebody might also be like, I don't know, something going on with their sexuality or something with that moon too. Because they showing me a lot right now and they ain't doing it for no reason. So yeah, no. There's something there about somebody's counterpart's sexuality. We have the King of Wands, all right, and we have the Star card here. Something is visible, something is evident. All right, so the Five of Cups is like regret, remorse, things like that. Again, so that goes back to the secrets and the lies. I feel like only when somebody is exposed do they have the regret and the remorse. Other than that, they don't care. So if you have to choose between, you know, a false connection or your true twin, obviously you would choose your true twin. So that's just what I see here. The Two of Wands is having to pick or choose. Five of Wands in a conflict. Seven of Swords, deception. Ace of Wands, a breakthrough. Good news, urgency. The Sun card is happiness. So it's like, yeah, what other option is there really? There's no other option. You don't want to be with a dishonest person. You have dishonesty, secret and lies, false connection. Why would you want that? All right, the Magician. So you're manifesting this love confession from somebody. Whoever this person is that you have this emotional safety with, that you've been still standing with regardless of how far apart y'all been. Yeah. Okay, this may also be someone that you travel the world with one day. Okay. It says you found someone who travels at your pace. There's harmony in the way you navigate the world together. All right, this is a very beautiful message. I feel like whoever or whatever this is that's getting out of y'all's energy, that's just how it's gotta be. You know? Like, Spirit has something much better for you. So it's about time that you finally allow yourself to get the things you deserve. Okay? You don't need to settle for mediocre, y'all. Okay? No more of that. It's like, excuse me, if we know our capabilities, we know what we deserve, we know what we're worth, all that other stuff. Why do we have to put ourselves into a box because somebody else feels comfortable with us being there, or they feel uncomfortable with us shining our light? Y'all, please, I don't have the time. All right, and I don't advise you have the time for anything as ignorant as that either. All right, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. Now, I got time for that, those messages. So if this was your video, you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. The information is where you can book personal readings with me, purchase any merchandise, any books, decks, etc. can be found in the description box beneath this video, as well as the information for the podcast and the email address for those of you who are interested in joining the book club. Please send me an email by Saturday evening so I can send you a response by Sunday afternoon with the information. Other than that, I'll speak to you soon. Peace and ARIES.